Bam, guess what? We're live. We're in Stalybridge and we're about to go home. And it's already 8 minutes to 10, which is incredibly late. Oh. So we're going to take a drive through Stalybridge because I just caught a glimpse of something which I've not noticed before, and it was actually, it wasn't beautiful or anything, but it's quite spectacular. I know it's the chemical factories, or whether it's the like a pitch or something for sports. Anyway, 138.9 Tesco, Stalybridge, for petrol. Which used to be a massive car park, and then they opened the canal up and turned it into a square. Actually driving over the canal now. So Huddersfield narrow canal, if you're into canals. Right. Yeah, very bizarre one-way system as well, but it is Tameside, same place that do the Mickey Mouse in Ashton under Line, so see there at the end, all very bright. It just looks brighter than normal, that's all. All right. Got price fuel. Sadly, it's shut at the moment, and you can't. The display gets turned off, so I don't know how cut price it is. Anyway, these are all the chemicals. I think they've put halogen, not halogen, LED lights in. I think it's what they've done. It's a lot brighter than I remember it. I mean, super bright, but obviously a lot cheaper as well than halogen. It's like daylight, but that's what you want in a chemical processing, whatever it is they do, place, isn't it? If you think about it. Her mother was quite chatty today. She kind of drifted off halfway through a sentence, but then she'd come back and carry on the sentence. So like, okay, we'll take this. Anyway, back on the usual route now. Although we're not doing the usual route, we're going to go the other way around the M60. So instead of turning right and going on the M60, we're going to basically carry on the direction we were when we came earlier. Oh, I forgot about these bloody lights as well. God damn it. Well, I think they're on timers. I don't think they're on anything else, so we should, in theory, get a green light before anyone else. Yep. these temporary lights. They're brilliant, aren't they? Someone actually went through them. I was parked on this, going the other way on this side, and I was like third, fourth car in, and the cars I've just came from were on green, and there was loads of them. They're all coming through. And this BMW just barged his way through, like typical BMW ass like person. Typical. So we're in Duckingfield at the minute. Now we're in Ashton-under-Lyne. Medieval church, sorry. So normally I try and get into the get into the right hand lane. There's no trying. Not today, because we're going left instead of right. So we're going past the Soviet bloc. I named that because that's what it looks like when you drive past. You feel like you're in communist or former communist country. Okay, that's weird. They should have had the filter on the other side. If it's a BMW, it's gone over the line. So on the right is Ashton Old Baths. You may or may not be able to see the tower. Victorian structure. Are we doing really well with the lights today? I say today on this session. Had to end at some point. Oh no. Okay. So 145.9 at the BP. Ah, damn you. Honestly thought we were going to make it all the way to the motorway without stopping. Alas not. Although we're going now. Yep, we're off. No messing. I don't believe it, they've actually closed the slip road for the motorway that I was going to go on. What are the chances? Brilliant. I'm not angry, I'm fuming. I need to now cut across all this thing to go on the motorway going the other way. It's the only thing I can do, really. like doing stuff like that, but yeah. How many cars are coming out of there? Oh, it's just gone 10. Whatever they do there, they must have a shift finishing at 10. Oh well, we'll go around Stockport another time. Dope. Might do 65 and nearly drove into the back of that thing. It was going that slow. It's just pulled into lane 1. Another car's just flashed it like mad behind it. So we're now on the M60 and we're going anti-clockwise. Top of the hill. Motorway's going to drop down to 2 lanes. While we go over this junction and then it'll go back up to 3 again. A56 closed after A681. Pretty sure that's nothing to do with me. We've already had one closure so far. Coming up to Eaton Park, I think it is. Last week there was Matrix on here and the filter road to keep on the M60 was off. Not this time. Lots of flashing lights on the other side of the motorway. Looks like they're doing some roadworks. There's nothing on my side of the motorway. There's that one car and then nothing for ages behind. So yeah, multiple lanes closed in the other carriageway. M6 closed 23 to 26. So again, that pulls traffic onto the roads of Wigan. So the motorway's not that bad actually today. Going on. don't need to, but I think we'll come off here and go along the A6. I don't think there's any problems on the motorway. Just it's more fun when you drive on the air roads. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you like watching live dash cams. And check out the playlist. There are hundreds of videos of me driving around and talking rubbish and thousands of miles of roads. Right then, so we are now on the, I think this is the A666. We're heading towards Swinton, then we're going to do a loop round and then go the opposite direction we're currently travelling in. It's just easier doing it this way. And then once we're on the A6, we're on the A6 until we get to pretty much Wigan. Unless of course it's closed for any reason anyway, in which case that would be annoying. Turning right here, I don't know what's going on while they're moving. Oh, they are moving now, okay. So we must have had a filter at one point. Back. So yeah, we are heading in Swinton. We'll turn right at the lights and we will then be on the A6. We just follow that road then through Walkden, Little Hulton, nip through West Orton, and then Wingates, and then we're off. Gerard Arms, Aspel, Wigan, and then truck count. Yay! Oops. That's slightly annoying. These lights caught us. So the next lights are on green. So we could have got through them, but never mind. Like the lights are no longer playing with us. We had the light gods with us before. I think the light gods have given up on us now. Yeah, the lights at the bottom have gone back to red, so we go to green. Oops. So this is Swinton Town Centre. See the church just the other side of the pub. Very nice church as well. Very tastefully illuminated, one has to say. Right, we're off. Get the filter. So goodbye Swinton. That's the police station. Number 38. So yeah, this is a pretty straight run, the A6. I'll stay here so that the bus can come out. Should be able to out accelerate a bus. Can't say it, but I should be able to do it. Yeah, so it's 2 buses cleared in 1 bus stop. So now in Worsley, tiny Tesco. Actually come down this road yesterday, but on a bus. On the GM buses video that I was filming. Went to Lego shop. Got my grandson's birthday presents. And myself a present as well, although I wasn't going to, but you know. It was a Kroninger car. One of them really expensive ones. Kroninger biz. Kroninger. So yeah, avoided. Like. So we're now coming to Worsley. Once we've gone through Worsley, again a pretty straight run, and we end up at the distribution centre. Then we end up at that historic town that begins with W. It's gone. Brown's gone. When the brown's gone, the brown's gone. West Orton, and then Wingates, and then we come off the A6 and we head towards the Gerard Arms pub into Aspel, and everything's hunky-dory. Are we on red? I'm going to say, I wasn't doing 30, don't go red on me, mate. Grr. Brains carpets, so coming up on the right, the white building with 1 window lit up. Such a hilarious joke. So yeah, Tesco in Stalybridge had no eggs at all, not a single egg, and no tomatoes. And I've absolutely no idea what's going on with the tomatoes. I mean, I don't buy tomatoes from Tesco anyway. But yeah, it was all a bit weird. A few other shelves as well, no tinned potatoes, which they seem to be having a problem with, but you go to Asda and they've got tinned potatoes, so maybe Tesco are not paying their bills on time. No. Or maybe they're demanding stuff is discounted too much. Nice church on the right, although I don't think you can see it. So it is nice. That's the one where I got soaked to the skin when I was doing my Let's Walk Round walk. Yeah, not the best plan I've ever had. Petrol station is closed, but 137.9. That's the pub where I bowed, dripping wet, to a massive round of applause. I was dressed like an idiot, obviously, because I'm doing my videos, and soaked to the skin. So yeah. God, that was 2 years ago now, wasn't it? Jeez. Well, not exactly 2 years ago, but 2021. So we've got McDonald's and KFC. McDonald's has only got 1 car in the queue, which is very unusual. And KFC's got 1 car in the queue as well. which is also very unusual. McDonald's because they normally have more, and KFC because they don't normally have any. Anyway, that was Walkden. I hope you enjoyed it. We're now heading towards Little Holton. No idea if there's a big Holton or a medium Holton. Not really that bothered, to be fair. But anyway. Coming up to the SR petrol station. I used to joke that they'd spell SO wrong back in the day, but now I joke that they spell SR wrong when I go past an SO. This is cheap, 139.9. Not as cheap as Sainsbury's in Ashton under Lyne, where it's 132.9, and last week was 130.9, 130.9. But anyway, yeah. Coming up to Spice and Spirits. Well, I think Spirits and Spice sounds better, I'll be honest, but anyway. Oh, what's going on here? Some kind of roadworks. They've narrowed the road. Oh, roadwork starts here 13th of February for many weeks. So it looks like this road is going to be... They're probably sticking a bloody cycle lane in. Let's stick a cycle lane in that no one uses. Why don't you just stick a bus lane in that buses, taxis and cycles can all use? It's 22:27, so the shop will be shut, so we can't see what window lights they've got in on the left. All boarded up, well, shuttered up. But we're now nearly at the distribution centre, roundabouts. Past the pub, which is in darkness, that's unusual. Engineer in place. It's 40 mile an hour. Well, we're not. We're mid-30s. So we got this roundabout, which is distribution centre roundabout, and then we've got the next roundabout, which is the Checkers roundabout, West Orton. And then we've got our left turn, and then we're in Wigan, and then it's truck count time. Woo, woo, woo. Contain yourselves. Warning, warning. Containment of excitement must be observed. There's something down there, is it? Petrol station down there? Looks like it. Never noticed that before. Looks like something anyway. Alright, don't matter. Staying on the A6, we're going home. Right set of traffic lights. You turn right here, you see the bus shelter on the bridge, because you're on the bridge where the bus shelter is if you turn right, but we're carrying straight on. You turn left, you head into Atherton, I think it is. Right, they've got the filter, so we should be setting off any second. There you go. So there were loads of cars around us. Now there's just me and the car in front. Well, the other cars either turn left or right. Now we're doing 40 mile an hour, so excellent. Excellent, Miss Moneypenny. Ah, Mr. Bond, we've been expecting you. Why are you talking to my voice? For we are going to replace you. So we're now heading towards West Halton, and you might see the night, although I don't think you do actually because of the blob on the screen. I don't think you see the night on horseback, for it is behind a sign, and by the time we cleared the sign, I think the blob will have covered the night on horseback. But I'll sort of mention it just in case you've not seen it before. Here's the West Halton sign. Shtick. So we're now in West Halton. Checkers roundabout. And the knight on horseback, which is behind the sign for the nursery thing. There it is. Woo woo. Right. So we go in. Oh, that's coming this way. No indication or anything though. Where it's going. So we're still on the A6. 143.9. I'm going to say 149.9. Bloody hell. Oh no, 143.9, which is still expensive. It's still 10p a litre dearer than what it is in Ashton-under-Lyne. So coming up to the West Halton traffic lights. The White Horse Tavern. It's not a pub, it's a tavern. It's the green sign. Speed camera thing. So this is 40 where all these people live. And then the last house changes to 30. Very little sense made. Car lot where they used to have the disco for the cars, not anymore because it was a halogen light and they are too expensive to keep running all night. We all know that, don't we? I've just done a U-turn behind me. Back up to 40 again, and we've now got the Wingates industrial estates. You turn left here, but we're going straight on because we're going to turn left at the next set of lights, and then we're pretty much in Wigan. I mean, to be fair, we're pretty much in Wigan now. This is the guy who's just done a 3-point turn behind me. Bear in mind I'm doing 40 mile an hour in a 40. So it does that manoeuvre, and then I just re-overtake him again. Fantastic. I give him a wave as I went past. Right, so we're turning left here. So we're now heading into Aspel. We're still technically in, I don't know whether this is classed as Blackrod or whether this is classed as West Orton. I think no, it's West Orton. We're in West Orton at the minute because the Blackrod sign is near the hotel. So we're in West Orton at the moment. These houses. Going up to the Gerard Arms. Still lit up. Door still open. 20 to 11 near enough. Coming up to Aspel Straight. We get past this roundabout. It's only a mini roundabout. So if we come on the motorway, we'd be coming from the right, far right where a green light is. Oh, you can see a green light now, where the lights are on the other side. That's going that way, and that's going that way as well. First time we've been this way today. Just going past the playing fields. By whatever that is coming the other way. Oh, it's a bus. Take the other side of the hill. On the right now is the Collier's Arms. In 1700 according to the sign on the front. And over the canal Crown Hotel, which is in darkness. So we've got Mount Auto Repairs on the right. There's a bright light not moving in the sky that I can see. I don't think you'll be able to see it, to be fair. So it might be the helicopter, I don't know. Past tiny Tesco. Tiny Tesco. Speed camera on a hill, pointing in the wrong direction. Oh, look at this. I definitely chose the right way earlier on. Temporary traffic lights. Can you imagine if I'd have got stuck? Oh, cracky. We did it in, what, 50 odd minutes to get to Ashton-under-Lyne. That'll get to here. It would have come there. Very happy. So we passed the White Line and Railway. Now passing this BP station, which is 43.9. Got Spar on the far right. So we're in Welly now. Not for long. So we're in Welly. We're still in Welly when I was calls. So we're going past Windsor's World of Shoes. Earl of Balcarres, which is open now, so someone's obviously bought it. It was up for $250,000. It's all lit up, there's people inside. It's good to see. I was expecting it to be fair, to become derelict. That would have happened very quickly around here. Coming down to Posh Mackie's, as was. Nothing posh about it nowadays, unfortunately. Alright, the lights have just changed to green for us, which is nice. 142.9 here for petrol from leaded. It's 138.9, I think I remember rightly at the beginning of the video, at Tesco in Stalybridge, and 132.9 at Sainsbury's in Ashton-under-Lyne per litre. You can save 10p a litre, that's a lot of money. Past the monument on the right, and then you've got pier alarms on the left. I've passed the hospital a few times, and it's been pretty quiet for ambulances. I mean, at various different times of the day as well, not just this time of night. Not a single one. That's the first. I can't remember last time I've been doing ambulance watch and there was 0 ambulances. Oh, they're on strike though, aren't they? Are they on strike today? Oh, I don't know. I've got blues and twos the opposite way, gone round the roundabout. So this is Cherry Gardens pub, a roundabout. Turn left here. The pub is in darkness. As you, it's 10 to 11. Then we go wibbly wobbly. So right, and then left. Spencer Roads. In the middle. Right then, we're nearly at truck counts. So the rules of truck counts are, we don't talk about truck counts. But that means you can't play if you've never heard the rules. So I'm going to tell you the rules. Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Yeah, right. We've got to go past a mill called Martland Mill, Arrow XL, whatever you want to call it. And when we do that, we find all the lorries parked up for the night because of the tachographs and everything. So what we do is we count the lorries. We don't count vans though, not that you get any vans. So this van here, for example, we wouldn't count. But if it's a box van, like a big delivery van or a bread van, we count that. What we really count is the bit where the driver sits. So that is the bit with the engine, steering, the bed, the kettle, the microwave, all the other bits and pieces. So we're talking about the tractor unit, the bit that pulls. So we count them, and then we compare at the end how many there are. So none of these here we count, because these are too small. We certainly don't do camper vans. We do have some style. You can hear something sounding pretty over-accelerated, over-noisy. So that is basically the truck count. So we count in the engine part of the articulated lorries. If it's an engine part, the tractor unit, without a trailer, we still count it. if it's a trail with no tractor unit, we don't count it. So, onto the railway bridge. We're nearly ready for truck count. Get your counting heads on. So, past the Renault garage, the Holiday Inn Express. Right is Martland Mill, Gus or Arrow XL, depending what generation you are. And truck count will commence shortly. I will count the first truck and then you count the trucks from there on in. And then we compare at the end how many we've got. Obviously you count the one I've counted. Oh, they're quite a long way up though. Quite a long way up. Right then. So, 1. Keep counting. Both sides of the road. Got one up here, sometimes we do. Nope, so that is it. That is the end of truck count. It's another exciting episode. Please join us again next week for another episode. How many did you get? I know how many I got. 415, yes, correct. 7-Eleven, correct. Angela, correct as well. I can read numbers, I can't read sentences. Kim, yep, correct. So basically, yeah, we counted 11 trucks. That's low, really. Averages between 13 and 17. Although we have had a 0 before now. Although, to be fair, that was Christmas Day. What am I? So there you go then. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are. And I will see you all again next time. Until then. Bye.